Hello students, I am Vizira, your maths teacher. I hope you are safe at your home. Today we are starting the chapter first, which is rational number. What is rational number? The number which can be represented in the form P upon Q is known as the rational number. There are two conditions by which you can recognize the rational numbers. First, the P and Q will be in its simplest form, like 2 upon 3. It is in its simplest form, that's why it's a rational number. And next one, the sign of denominator should be in positive form, like 4 upon 5, it's a rational number, but 4 upon minus 5 is not a rational number because its denominator's sign is negative sign. Then next, if the number is not in its standard form, like 18 upon 21, 18 upon 21 is not a rational number because it is not its standard form. We can cancel it by 3 6 acting and 3 7 are 21, which is 6 upon 7. Now 6 upon 7 is in standard form and it's a rational number. Means to say, the factors of 6 and 7 will be always 1. Now, how can we use rational numbers in next terms? Next topic is how can you find the equivalent rational numbers? First, take an example which is 2 upon 7. 2 upon 7 is a rational number. If you want to find 4 or 5 equivalent rational numbers, equivalent means equal, which numerator and denominator will be in its previous form, like 2 upon 7. For finding more rational numbers, how can you find? It's a simple method. Multiply the numerator and denominator by 2, both sides. In numerator and its denominator, that will be 4 upon 14. Its first equivalent fraction. Next one, if you want to find third rational number, 2 upon 7, 3 multiplied by 3 in numerator and denominator both. 2 3s are 6, 7 3s are 21, which is a equivalent fraction to 2 upon 7. Next, 2 upon 7, 4 multiplied by 4, that is 8 upon 28, which is a rational number equivalent to 2 upon 7. That means first number was 2 upon 7. Next equivalent fraction will be 2 upon 7 multiplied by 2, denominator and numerator both, that will give 4 upon 14. Next one will be 2 upon 7 multiplied by 3, numerator and denominator, that will give 6 upon 21. Next one will be 2 upon 7 multiplied by 4 in numerator and denominator, that will give 8 upon 28. These are the three equivalent rational numbers, which is equal to 2 upon 7. Now, next topic is absolute value. How can you find the absolute value? Absolute value is always free from its sign, and you can write the absolute values is 2 upon 7, like 2 parallel lines. The number which can be represented in between 2 parallel lines is absolute value. I said that it is free from sign, which means if the number is written in the negative form 2 upon 7, but its absolute value will be plus 2 upon 7, because absolute value is always free from negative sign. But if negative sign is before the number, before the two parallel lines, then in that case the value will be minus 2 upon 7. Means to say, the value either in the positive form or negative form, which is written in between two parallel lines, will be always positive. If the absolute value is 2 upon 7 and sign is written over here, means before the absolute value, in that case it is written in the form minus 2 upon 7. In one word, absolute value means the actual value of the digit which is in positive form. Now next topic is comparison of numbers. How can you compare the rational numbers? For comparison of numbers, you have to take care of two things. First, the denominator's value, means 4 upon 5, 3 upon 5. If the denominators are same, in that case whose numerator is greater, that will be greater. That means 4 upon 5, 3 upon 5 both have the same denominator 5. In that case 4 is greater than 3, then you can directly write 4 upon 5 is greater than 3 upon 5. But in case of that fraction in which both the denominators are different, in that case what will you do? Suppose that 3 upon 9 and 4 upon 7 is written over here. Now both the denominator are different. In that case, how can you compare? First, make the denominator same. Like this one, take the LCM of 9 and 7. You can write the LCM of 9 and 7 will be 63. Now, in first fraction, when we divide denominators by its denominator, you will get the quotient, and the quotient will be multiplied by the 3. Like when you divide 9 to 63, it will give 7, and 7 will be multiplied by 3. That will be 9 3s are 27. Now next one will be, when 63 will be divided by 7, it will give you the quotient or result as 9, and when 9 will be multiplied by 4, it will give 36. Now denominator are same, you can easily compare. 27 is less than 36, that's why 27, that is 3 upon 9, is less than 36, means 4 upon 7. This way you can compare the rational numbers. Now next one is the operations on rational numbers. How can you operate the rational numbers? For addition of rational numbers, how can you add rational numbers? First, addition. How can you add rational numbers? Suppose you have given a rational number minus 4 upon 5 and 6 upon 7. How can you add the rational numbers? Same procedure will be applied. First, take the denominators equal, draw a line, take LCM of 5 and 7, which will be 35. 5 and 7 LCM will be 35. Now 35 when divided by 5, it will give 7, which is the result 7, 5, 35, the result is 7. 7 multiplied by minus 4, that will give minus 28. And as written over here, it's an addition, put a sign, positive sign, and then 6 upon 7. When 35 divided by 7, it will give 7 5 is 35 and 5 6 is 30. That is like this. 7 5 is 35, 5 6 is 30. Now minus 28 plus 30 will give 30 minus 28, that will be 2. Since it's a large digit, we will put the sign of large digit, that is plus 20 plus 30 plus 2 upon 35. This can, by this kind way, we can add the numbers. Now, if you want to subtract the numbers, subtraction. Subtraction. Suppose you have given 9 upon 16 from 3 upon 8. How can you subtract the rest of numbers? First, take the LCM of 16 and 8. We have a line. First we put the LCM of both the denominators. 16 and 8. The LCM will be 16. Then divide the denominator by denominator. You have 1. And 1 will be multiplied by 9. That will be 1 multiplied by 9. From 3 upon 8. There is a mistake. From 3 upon 8 means what? First we have to write 3 upon 8 first. Like this one. 3 upon 8 minus 9 upon 16. Because 9 upon 16 subtract from 3 upon 8. That means from 3 upon 8. 3 upon 8 will become first. And 9 upon 16 after 3 upon 8. Now take the LCM, that is 8 and 16, which will be 16. 8 2 is 16, that will be 2, and 2 will be multiplied by its numerator, that will be 2 3 is 6 minus 16 1 is 16, 1 9 is that will be 9, which will become minus 3 upon 16. This is the result. Now, how can you multiply the rest of numbers? It's very simple. Multiplication. Four upon 5, multiply the number 4 upon 5 with minus 3 upon 7. How can you multiply? We multiply in decimal numbers, numerator with numerators and denominator with denominators. Like 4 multiplied by 3, 4 3s are 12, that will be minus 12, and 5 7s are 35. Means numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. 4 3s are 12, sign will be plus and minus, that will be minus, and 5 into 7, that will be 35. Minus 12 upon 35, will be the result. This way you can multiply the number. Now next one is division. Division of rational numbers. How can we divide the rational numbers? Suppose 4 upon 17 is divided by 4 upon 19. How can we divide the number? So simple. 4 upon 17, when divided by 4 by 19, we will have a sign multiply and write the reciprocal of the number 4 upon 19. That will be 19 upon 4. The same way as we multiply on your 4 will be cancelled, and now 19 upon 17 is the result of division 4 by 17 and 4 by 19. It's an improper form. You can write in mixed number 17 1 ja 17, remainder will be 2, and it's a 17. By this way you can divide the rational numbers. Now you can start exercise 1.1. It's a simple explanation of the rational numbers, comparison of rational numbers, absolute values, and operations on rational numbers. On behalf of these explanations, you can start your exercise 1.1. Start with exercise 1.1. Try it in next session. I will explain the exercise 1.1. Thank you.